Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome to Thrones of Britannia, the brand new saga title for Total War, which goes ahead and focuses solely on the Great British Isles just after the Viking invasions. Today we're going to be starting a brand new campaign and we are going to be playing The Last Kingdom Wessex, and I'm so excited to dive into this. From my time playing Thrones of Britannia, I think it is a very well designed game in my humble opinion. I think I've put about 6 hours into it so far before starting this campaign, and I think Jack Lusted has done a great job with his team of creating a fun and interesting experience, obviously whilst not being able to have a fully fledged Total War, as this is only a saga title. It's cheaper than a normal Total War game, so if you go in expecting this to be a brand new, something like Free Cave, then you're probably going to be disappointed. But if you go into it expecting for what it is, I think this is a very well designed game, and hopefully we'll be able to explore all the different mechanics that we do get in the campaign. So as I said, we're going to be playing as the Last Kingdom Wessex, as Alfred the Great, and hopefully we can rise to glory and unite England under one banner, and hopefully that will be my banner. So if we look at our cultural features, we can see that we have the Fjord. The part-time soldiers pledge to leave their farms for military service each year, so we can only recruit a number of units depending on how many people we can take away from the farm. So the bigger our empire, the more people we can draw from, but that is going to limit our army and cause us to, maybe not have to just spam out as many units as we can. And I imagine if we go over that limit, our farms will start to suffer, and that would really hurt us because food is extremely important. Then we take a look at all our commanders get a 25% boost on Commander Aura, which is kind of nice to keep the lowly levied troops in line, giving them a nice morale bonus. And we also get a 5% or just +5 melee skill for all units when defending. So I imagine that's what we're probably going to be doing a lot of when the enemies do attack us. Then finally, for our faction-specific traits, that was our cultural one. So I believe Mercia get a similar set to us. You can see Mercia right there. The faction ones, we get more experience for generals, which is nice. Having a strong leader is always very important. And we also get to discuss, proposals regarding the future. So we're going to get a ton of events popping up. We're going to be playing on very hard. And as you can see, before we do dive in, our empire itself is very big to begin with. We have a lot of vassals on either side of us, and we hold a lot of territory. Compared to the other factions, we're definitely the biggest. However, I feel like there's going to be plenty of decisions along the line where we have decisions to unify our vassals and kind of bring them into the kingdom, and that's going to strike war out. And I imagine as well we're going to be getting plenty of invasions, because if you guys can see, we're extremely big at the moment, and I assume the game will make it difficult for us.
The Vikings raided our lands, but nothing prepared us for their great army. For a decade we fought them, the tide of battle ebbing back and forth, until finally they were defeated, and their great army fled our lands. Now, England lies divided, its old political order washed away. Too long have we fought amongst ourselves. Now is the time to unite as England.
There we go, Alfred giving a glorious speech as he said, I'll let this play first.
Is divided, weakened from a decade of fighting. West Saxa has suffered greatly, but its star is on the rise. It is your fate to bring order back to these lands. You have vassals under your protection who are sworn to aid you in time of war. They are Gwent and Glewissig to your northwest, Defan and Kernu to your west, and Sooth, Saxa and Kent to the east. It is important to maintain good relations with your vassals. If you do not, they may choose to break your treaty rather than join your war. Rumors abound of new Viking incursions in the south. You will need to build up your defenses there to make sure you are not caught off guard when they strike. One of your armies is ready to attack the southern rebels. Dealing with this threat promptly will bring much needed stability to your lands.
So there we have it. We are in the campaign now. I'm going to suppress all advice because I feel like I've been playing Total War long enough to be able to handle the campaign. But what she said was very interesting. She said we should not leave our south undefended. So I imagine the southern coast will be getting raided by many a seafaring Viking, and we're going to have to try and deal with that almost immediately. So we've also got a mission to increase our stability by beating the rebel army, which is something we obviously are going to do. Get ourselves a nice juicy battle. Something I would love to see in future Total Wars is, because this is kind of like a staple, right? It starts you off with a small army and a small battle. I would love for there to be like a quest battle at the beginning of the campaign, where maybe if you win or lose, it will kind of give you 2 different outcomes to start the campaign, and you actually like have 15 units aside or something. That'd be like a really cool thing to have happen. But nonetheless, we will push on. And as I was saying before the intro, I feel like we're going to get events and story missions and stuff which will either cause us to go to war with our vassals or go ahead and vassalize, kind of bring them into the fold as Wessex. Because as you can see, we have 2 vassals on either side. I believe if we go to diplomatic attitude, no, is it? I don't know how to actually get to. Oh, there we go, diplomatic status. You can see we are extremely big in the beginning of the game. Obviously, Alfred has just defeated the great Viking armies, so that kind of makes sense for why Wessex is as strong as it is, holding its last kingdom, everyone uniting against the enemy. So because we are so big, I think using the province system will be the smartest thing to do, and we will take this. So obviously Winchester being our capital right here, probably want to keep this growing as best as we can. So in Thrones of Britannia, to actually upgrade the main province, you have to upgrade the main city, and that will give you another building slot. So it's kind of done away with growth and focused a lot more on just improving the city this way. You can also see that we have a ton of minor settlements right now. These are ungarrisoned, unwalled cities that kind of lay outside the main walled city itself. And I really like this mechanic. It kind of gives you options to go and take these provinces in the midst of war and kind of prioritize it. You know, if I go and take a farm, I'm going to be taking food away from my enemy, but also bringing food into my armies, which will allow me to recruit more soldiers and feed my troops better. Food is very much an important tool in Thrones of Britannia, so I'm definitely going to be upgrading my farms immediately in Winchester, trying to upgrade them. So yeah, definitely get these bad boys up and running. We can see the farm is down there and obviously up there. So kind of a bit vulnerable to Viking raids actually, but we'll do it nonetheless. And then we have our army here. Taking a look at our other provinces as well, we have one over here. This one seems to be making us a lot of money, and that's probably from all my churches. Yeah, so we could maybe spend a bit of money here. We could definitely try and upgrade this. We have a public order for it. Or we could just go for more food and supply. Or we could try and upgrade our provinces fully. Is there anything else that really needs upgrading? If we just look through all of our provinces. Oh, maybe upgrading Dorchester would be good, because that would give us more garrison here and would kind of protect our borders from the other factions northwards. Because I imagine that's where the majority of our threats are going to roll from. But I think anyway, let's just go ahead and upgrade. I think it was a farmland, maybe? More supplies, more trade. Because you are trading with everyone now. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade this. That's pretty much all our money. And let's move in and take out this army as Alfred the Great. And Alfred the Great, can I not show it now? I'll show it after the battle. Obviously, after Alfred winning at... I can't remember what the battle's called. It begins with a B. I honestly, I just can't think right now. Bram, I don't know. But after his victory against the great Viking armies, he obviously is a very good commander. He has plus 10 command straight away in the campaign, so you can see he's going to be very deadly. And a very strong unit as well to kick off this campaign. However, he can die. Unlike in other Total Wars, these specific heroes like Alfred the Great can be slain. If he's died, he doesn't just get wounded like in Napoleon or something. He's gone and he's out of there forever, you know. Fog could be kind of fun, but I think just a normal battlefield. Dry. Finally, if it was going to go raining again, I'd be like, yeah, that's exactly what the English weather is all about. So we don't actually have a lot of soldiers, and something I could have done is I could have mustered up more soldiers, just at like a depleted variant, but we'll get into more about that very soon. So taking a look at some of our men as we start the battle, we can see we have some of our elite heavy infantry. These guys are our top tier infantry, at least at this tech level. Very, very nice soldiers. Then we have some basic spearmen. These are the Fioid dudes away from the farm. Did not mean to press that. Who am I even chatting to? The AI? Yeah, let's go. You're going down, AI. Yeah, just so the AI knows that it's going down. Then we obviously have Alfred the Great's elite infantry unit, 200 men because he has plus 10 command. And again, if you didn't know, in Thrones of Britannia, the bigger your command you have, the more men you have. So I think normal generals start off with 100 men in their unit, like you can see for this enemy Viking army. And then once they get beaten and you kind of level up your command a bit, your I guess bodyguard size will carry on to increase, which I personally think is a really, really cool feature. It just kind of adds a lot more weight to the characters themselves and kind of makes them a bit more important. So ideally, I don't really want to stick myself into the woods. If anything, I would like to actually like come round here and maybe attack them from the woods, because here we can use our archers to our advantage. They have a unit of archers as well. Yeah, because I want to kind of keep them out of the woods if I can. I mean, I'm probably playing way too tactical, right, for this like small battle like this. You know, it's only a small battle. All I need to do is just charge, and I'm sure Alfred's bodyguard will be more than enough to take out the enemy. Everyone's going to form up, and then I think we'll push in. We have some archers again. These are just lightly armored archers, but they'll do their work. And I believe in the late game we get some really heavy cavalry again. And they've even got scout cavalry. Oh, we only have scout horsemen as well. But yeah, that's enough now. Let's push up a little bit. So let's go ahead and move up our battle line a bit, like so. Our archers can get into range, and we'll just start firing out arrows down on them, I think. Yeah, let's throw forward the archers, bring up the sturdy infantry line like so, and then let our horses do work. Because if we get into a good formation like wedge, that'll give us a great charge against their horses. And as long as we get the advantage of the charge, we should be good. Our archers are going to be in range very, very soon. And they're actually pushing me as well. So what I'm going to try and do here is make sure we form our shield wall as our first archer volley crosses mid-air with theirs. And we're going to be finding our mark, taking out a few of them, not too many as we speak. Oh god, yeah, going god, we're charging in. For a second I thought they might have come out on top there. Who's going to win this charge? That's the question. I think we've got a better impact than them, honestly. And I hope that we do come out on top, because if we don't, that's going to be deadly. I mean, obviously we'll get off this so we have the melee attack. Infantry line has formed up, because the thing is, I can't supply any infantry to them. It's going to be a close battle, and we're going to form shield wall with our men. Shield wall looks amazing in Thrones of Britannia. I love the look of it. It just looks so good. Even though you do have some men clipping through at the moment until they do get down. And here they come, the enemy pushing forward into our spearmen. They're actually sending a unit of spearmen off there, so we need to make sure we go and help here. They're sending some spearmen, but we need to deploy more of our men. Alfred has now formed up as well. I mean, that just looks awesome. I love the shield wall. I love how they keep it as well. Really, really cool. So we do have some abilities, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely pop this down on our men, like there, just to buff all of these guys up. Oh no, they beat our... That is not good. Archers turn round. Our cavalry has come back, but our archers are going to be in a hard situation, yeah. Archers need to get out of there, man. That is not good. I guess you're going to have to fight it. We're going to break their units of spears, and then we can go help out. I have to hope that my archers can hold firm, though. Just fight their cavalry, because they are somewhat depleted. Horsemen, get the hell over here now. Infantry, come round and outflank them. Yeah, you can see our men are beating them back. Very, very well. The shield wall has now broken apart. I would like it for the shield wall to hold it for a bit longer, honestly. Instead, because they do still hold like that firm line. You know, it's still very, very concise and stuff. But I think I would prefer for them to stay with them shields up a bit more. I guess it was just too much for the animations, though. You know, to change it from Attila, you know, that crazy. We've already beat there. Let's just surround these guys now. Thankfully, I think we managed to kill their archers. Yeah, we managed to kill their cavalry as well, which is pretty scary, honestly, because and we can send our cavalry round to go chase these guys down, or go and kill their archers. Get our archers to shoot theirs now. Yeah, we surrounded them now. We are just coming down. Their general is still surviving. Obviously, being a a Viking general, is going to be very, very strong. They do actually have some spears coming in the back of me as well. Let's turn and just deal with them. We probably don't need to turn, honestly. Did their cavalry come back? I mean, the spears did come back. Okay, but I mean, that's fine. We just need to go and move around here. The enemy general has been slain as well. Perfect. Let's throw in our dudes off there. Charge down these Axemen. Now, Axemen are a really brutal unit, which is something we're going to have to be very careful with in the future with dealing with that. Where are our archers? Our archers are like fighting in melee. Probably should have left them on skirmish mode. There we go. The battle has been won, and you know we kind of took that battle slow and steady. But I kind of like to take things slow and steady in these campaigns. I like, instead of like gaming the system and just micromanaging everywhere at 100 miles per hour, I like to kind of take more of a backseat general approach and just sit back and enjoy the battle, as you know, and try and roleplay it a bit more than anything else. So we did manage to secure that, killing pretty much everyone. We could take on replenishments, or we could take on a bit of cash, actually, or kill the captives. I think I'm going to take the money, even though it's only 100 gold. 100 gold does add up over time, and I don't think we're not at war with anyone immediately, so I don't think we need to. Killing their general in battle was great, and now we should just be able to charge this army down, execute it with the old auto-resolve. So let me know in the comments as well right now. Are you guys going to be picking up Thrones of Britannia, or are you going to be giving it a miss? Do let me know. And let me know if you are going to buy it. Let me know if my Let's Play did change your mind on it. Again, 30 gold, why not? And that's perfect. So we have succeeded in our mission, and we're going to be getting a lot more of these missions in Thrones of Britannia. A lot more multiple choice events, which will kind of path our campaign in certain directions. And as well as that, the AI are also doing their own multiple choice questions, so the AI will be going off in different paths along with us, and I think that's a perfect way that Total War needs to go. I really do dig that and like that a lot. So Alfred has leveled up, if I'm not mistaken. He is only level 3, however he is a legendary general. After obviously his victories, he can boost up, so we don't really need to increase our command at all anymore. So getting champion, even though it would give our bodyguard a lot more stats, is maybe a little bit of a waste. Scribe's kind of nice, but I think Quartermaster is one of the best abilities to get. Giving you that extra campaign movement speed is great, and it also gives you some upkeep reduction and stuff as well, allowing you to have more money and other stuff. So after that victory, I think we will head back to Winchester for now with our army. We could definitely even recruit, but I think we need to be inside the city to recruit and levy the soldiers. So up here we could recruit some more men guarding our northern borders. And one of the things to note, so in Thrones of Britannia, when you recruit units, it's completely different to previously. I could recruit all of these units if I have enough money and food to do so. I don't have any money because I'm broke after upgrading my farms. But you could recruit all of this in one go, and it's a global pool, so your armies from your realm will slowly replenish, and you'll get more and more units every single turn. And you can improve that through other techs and stuff like that. But when I recruit some units, which we'll do right now, they'll start off pretty depleted, and it will take a couple turns for them to get up to full strength, which is something I really dig about Thrones of Britannia. It kind of makes it more about kind of cooling your vassals, cooling the bannermen, and letting them kind of assemble, and then going to war. And I think it's a much better pace for the campaign itself. So diplomacy, do all my vassals like me? Oh, okay, so you do not like me. Why do you not like me? Just past treaties? Oh, it's because you two down in Cornwall have been fighting pretty heavily. So I imagine, yeah, you'll be having someone we'll have to take out fairly early on. All the other vassals do kind of like me. Technology we can't do yet because you need to meet a few of the requirements beforehand, like recruit 10 swordsmen, or kind of invest a little bit more into that before anything else. Faction-wise, our family tree, we have our daughters and children, and it's really cool that we do have a family tree once again. I mean, it wasn't Attila, but just having family tree back is always nice. Governors and estates, we don't have to do anything yet because our loyalty is kind of high already, so we can kind of keep hold of a lot of these estates. Oh no, we don't actually have any governors, right? Yeah, or do we? Oh, we do have governors. Okay. Oh yeah, so you already are my governors. And estate-wise, we don't really need to give any out yet. We have so many. God, Wessex starts off so big. Hopefully, it's still being you're still enjoying watching this. It's because obviously Wessex is so big. It takes a little bit of time to wind up. I know it's already been 20 minutes, but that battle was like 7-8 minutes. So yeah, it takes a little while to kind of get going, kind of consolidate my forces, get our plan together, because I think taking out East Anglia is our first real issue. And there we have it. As I was saying it, the Great Viking army. When Alfred first took the throne of Wessex, god damn it, he followed it up with a glorious victory over the great Viking armies. There we go. Oh no, sorry, I thought it was about to tell me what a battle was. I'm going to have to look that up. Led by Guthrum. Now it is time for us to finish the fight and deal with them. So once we deal with them, we get 2 more influence. And influence does aid you with a ton of more loyalty. So keeping your people in control is really important. So we've got a governor over here, 51. You are an old boy. I think, what do these do? I think getting up governorship is our best bet. The more of this we get, the lower corruption is. And also the cheaper it is to build buildings, which is always nice. And we have a governor, our general leveling up. Okay, so he is a warrior, so he gets cheaper recruitment costs of swords and stuff. He's skillful, funny, iron-fisted. So I think getting champion on him, boosting up his... Or zeal would be kind of nice as well. Zeal gives more morale and a bigger commander aura. But I think getting champion is going to be good on him, because he's going to be obviously one of my other commanders. We lead forward in our assaults, but it does look like we're going to be looking for East Anglia as our first war. And going to war with them too early could be detrimental to our forces as Alfred continues to make his way back to Winchester. So we can rebuild up his force and, you know, get him some good ass units. I guess I'll also improve Winchester a bit as well. We have the food to do so. So I think, yeah, improving that is great. Our war further is still a little bit low, but we can hopefully push for up. Because look at that. Minus 25% unit replenishment is huge being in this dip. We need to move up, so we need to win battles, and we need to get our people ready to push out the Viking invaders. Our other provinces we can see, so maybe I'll improve the mines down here as well, as we do have a bit of money. But I think actually I'm going to save my money for another turn so that we can then build up Alfred's army to being a mighty one. And then, yeah, I think I want to send 2 armies towards East Anglia, and then have maybe 1 army guarding my southern borders around like Portsmouth.
My reputation grows.
Oh, war declared. Where are you guys? Over here. So the Welsh brothers are at war. I really like the Welsh in this faction, because it's kind of like, it's a really interesting start because of Welsh law at this time. When the king died, he split all his land between his sons, and now they're all vying for control and fighting. I thought that was really, really cool. So Alfred leveled up again. Nice. We'll get quartermaster, 10% movement range, and also some extra supplies. Supplies replace integrity in the game, and basically it just means that if how much your army can survive. You know, will it continue to get resources, and if you're in enemy lines, that kind of goes down a lot more and stuff. So let's go ahead and spend some money. We have plenty of food, and in this game, unless you're not playing Wessex, like all the other factions, food is your most important resource. Getting that early on is really, really important. But because we are Wessex and we're pretty big, we can kind of go with doing that. Because troops don't really cost you a lot of money. At least from what I've noticed, troops don't really cost you a lot. Did I not? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. What did I click off there? Oh well, let's just do this quickly then. Some axemen, some archers. Wait, I swear I just lost... Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. There we go, perfect. So hopefully these guys will be risen up, and we'll continue to make our way over to East Anglia. These are just 2 minor provinces, which there's no point upgrading because that's going to be on the front lines. We really honestly want to try and just keep our provinces over here upgraded as much as we can. Probably going to upgrade one of these churches, because churches do offer you some good money. Let's go and stick that off. Yeah, that seems like a good plan, and our armies are fine. I guess you should move over. How happy are all our provinces as well? If we go to the governor, we're going to be using this a lot, I think. So you a bit unhappy, and you're a bit unhappy. But everywhere else is fine, right? Yeah, everywhere else is good, so that's nice. And our governor leveled up again. We'll probably just go scribe. I mean, there are a few other really good ones which I'm going to get, but getting the first couple points in scribe, getting that governorship up is good as well. You know, as you can see, having a high zeal gives a lot of public order. And public order has changed as well, as we will end the turn again as we prepare our move over to East Anglia. Oh, are we at war? We're not at war. They're just preemptively striking, I think. Goddamn Vikings, get out of my lands. I've beaten you once, I'll beat you again. So public order is a lot more dynamic. In previous Total Wars, you had to rely on, well, you always had like a buffer, right? If you could build up enough happiness, you kind of leave a province alone for a long time. Now it's much more like the Shogun 2 style of you have a set, and this will change every single term, right? You know, if they all of a sudden, say one of my lands gets taken and raided, and my public order goes to -2, then there'll be a chance of a rebellion there every single turn. Granted, the lower the minus number, the less chance there is of a rebellion rising up against you. However, it's an immediate threat you have to try and deal with. Whereas in previous Total Wars, I felt like you could always just like, oh, this province is going to rebel in exactly 10 turns. So I have 10 turns to move an army over there. I'll go do other stuff. Now it's much more of an immediate factor of, oh, this province is unhappy. I need to make sure I can deal with anything if it does rise and then try and make them happy. Which I kind of really, really do dig. Oh, also, I don't think I even showed the entire map at the beginning of the campaign. Sorry. Whenever I start these campaigns, I always get so excited and just want to just talk about everything. And you can see it's a goddamn huge map. And I believe there's something like 19, maybe 20 custom cities in it. So you're going to have loads of unique siege battles. And the siege battles are very exciting as well. Lots of big engagements, which is always awesome. So let's go ahead and continue to move our... Oh, we leveled up again. Governors, yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of this because we own so much land. Quartermaster, no, not Quartermaster, sorry. Reset that. Scribe, I think. And then I should probably want to get Zeal as well at some point. But luckily you guys are fairly happy, so that's nice. And should we upgrade this farm? No, we were going to spend our money on continuing to increase our army size. No, we actually have any replenishment now. Which is fine. So I think we're going to continue to move up to the border. We'll move into this building because obviously being in the mines and provinces will give us more replenishment, which is good. And our war fervor is going down quite nicely. I'm probably going to assemble another army. I think this province needs to be upgraded so that we can then build a garrison post here. Obviously, this being on the southern coast, it's, you know, guarding pretty much all of... Oh, no. Yeah, both of these need to be quite strong, actually. This is a church in right now, but I think focusing on this one just solely because it is like the coastal defense right now from anyone coming in from France or anywhere in, because they did say the south, so obviously we could be getting invaded by Normans maybe, or, you know, Vikings who just happen to go along that, like around that way and invading. We're also quite close to hitting our limit as well on our army size of troops, so we need to be careful with that. I think the more provinces we take, the more farms we have, the better. And I guess we'll just improve one of the farms. What one's more centralized? You're a bit more centralized, so I will do that. Obviously, everything closer to Winchester is ideally what we want to focus on. And we're still not at war with East Anglia, but they're kind of just situated there, and it kind of scares me a little bit. I mean, Alfred, I'm sure, will be able to dispatch them without any problems. But we definitely want to get some more combat in on the game, for sure. So we'll continue getting this done. Also, I don't think I mentioned in the beginning of... Ooh. Viking raiders. That's not good. A fleet of raiders have arrived in the south of Britain. Oh no. So this is what I'm saying. Stuff like this is going to pop up. Oh, war favor has gone up a little bit. Nice. Perfect. That's great. So this is what I'm saying. We're going to be getting plenty of invaders coming in from, you know, outside of the map and attacking our borders. And we're going to have to send armies to try and help out. Because at the moment, Kent is under siege. And that's not too great for him. Continue to level up our dudes. Again, yeah, we're going to give you just a better combat, you know, better combat with your bodyguard, make you into a true warrior. And again, we'll boost your... Actually, I'll go for public order over here, I think. Because this is... And it does also reduce... Oh, that's actually really nice. Reduces enemy movement range in the province. So if anyone wants to come in here, like, and try and push down south, they'd be a lot slower. That's actually really good. At just slowing up the enemy. Because in campaigns, movement range is like everything. Cool, we got some replenishment. We'll pick up another unit of heavy infantry, which should be good. Does that boost up? That doesn't. So it's only these plebeian units, like the levy ones, right? Which cost me my limit, right? Or what? We'll also get some more cavalry as well. Having superior cavalry. My cavalry is a little bit more expensive, and it does take up a bit more food, but I think having it is very important. One more turn, and there's no forced march anymore either. So I think one more turn and we'll move over here. I think it's all the same, right? We'll just march actually already. So Alfred is going over either to help out with Kent and the Vikings coming in there, or elsewhere. And again, we have a little bit more money, so let's just boost up our pottery over here as well. Keep that flowing, perfect. Again, we'll keep an eye on this trait as well, just so everyone's happy, which is perfect. Plenty of trade, or plenty of provinces. What's the richest province in the game right now? Over in Ireland. Ireland has the richest money, and then up here we have some of the seafaring Vikings as well. Mercia are close. Where are we? Are we anywhere up here, or do ours not? I think ours show up, right? Because ours are all at the top. I mean, we only have 500, which is this province right here. I mean, it's a very, very big one as well. Okay, cool. Let's end the turn once again. And I think next turn we're going to have to muster another army. Just so because having 3 armies, I think, will be good. One to kind of guard the central parts of Wessex and Winchester, one to go out and attack the East Angulars and the rest of the Vikings, and the other to kind of roam around and just offer support wherever it needs to be. But yeah, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, I am going to be doing a giveaway on Thrones of Britannia. I'll be giving away a free copy of Thrones of Britannia. All you have to do is follow the link in the description down below and also in the comments. It's just a Gleam giveaway, so if you just follow me on all my various things of social media, you'll get entered in, and I'll be giving it away this weekend, so you'll have it for the launch of the game. So hopefully, kind of a nice way of me saying thank you for watching this series, etc., etc. So I do want to go into the city. It's going to let me. Can I go into my city, or there we go. Turn the camera around. So we're going to still replenish our army, but I also want to keep an eye on Kent because we know that there's enemy armies. There's a Viking army coming. Also, one of the factions just got destroyed. I don't know where you are. Open-minded. Nice. Our general got open-minded. What does that do? Oh, more zeal or more melee attack? It's only 1 melee attack, but it kind of adds up. Yeah, and then what we do want to do, we want to build another army, right? Let's go ahead and assemble another general. So we have a few traits. Recruitment cheaper cavalry, and you're 23. That's kind of nice. I like as well how it doesn't kind of maybe tell your like what everyone is until you get them. Melee attack for spear infantry. As you're going to be kind of more of a side commander, I think, for now. Yeah, having more, you're basically going to be running with a lot more spear infantry. Oh, but your loyalty isn't great, right? Is your loyalty not good? No, the dude that I just got, his loyalty isn't very good. But we can offer him some offices, but I don't think we want to do that. Because these guys already have it, yeah. If anything, I can maybe give you an estate to keep you in line and make you happy. So let's go ahead and pick you and just give you one of my estates, probably up here in the north. That should, yeah, I'll give him some loyalty. So to avoid that, what I can do is I can go ahead and build up, yeah, let's get some sword infantry as well. That's going to boost us to our limit, but that's going to be nice. I can go ahead and build up my influence, and the higher influence I have, yeah, look at me saying these armies go away. The higher influence I have, the less likely people are to have lower loyalty. Because I think if they have higher loyalty than me, it's like minus something ridiculous. It's like -4 loyalty or something. So making sure Alfred is the dude of all, and, someone who can just conquer everything. We need to make sure that he is, leading the done. Oh, Mercia are at war with the faction up here, so just to the north. They're expanding, and I think we are going to follow suit. There's still no glimpses of the Viking invaders at all from the east. Oh, was that it? That could have been it. And if they're going up to East Anglia, then that's fine with me. So I think we're going to go to war. And one of the things I love just being able to double click on a faction and being able to treaty with them. So we'll be able to get everyone in, but these guys won't join me. Oh no, that's their allies, sorry. Okay, this is going to be very telling. What I could do right now is I could go ahead and give everyone money, but I kind of want to make it a little bit more difficult for myself, so I'm just going to accept losing my vassals if they don't join me. And I think everyone did join me, and so did their vassals. So we are now at war. War has been declared. Men of Wessex, hold firm. And is this a walled city? It is a walled city. Nice. We'll get our first little glimpse of a siege battle then. I mean, we could definitely do with more replenishment on our soldiers, but I think I want to try and preemptively strike them. We've got some siege equipment on the go. And I love how you can recruit a ton of siege equipment to begin. We'll siege them out. I'm also going to merge my army really quickly, just so that I have a lot more healthier units rather than anything else. And then I'll let them push on me. And we'll also be pushing over this army as well. He'll be coming over to help out because he's a better commander. And I guess I'll probably be transferring some units off to him as we mix and match our units. Perfect. So this is a little bit risky because obviously we've not got a fully strengthened army, but I think we have enough to take their castle and push them back. And once I take this city, I should be in a great position to continue to push off and defeat them. Also, especially because a lot of their men are on their boats, so we can use that to our advantage as well, as they have seasickness. And I have all my vassals as well. My vassals, I'm sure, will send in some men. Because one of the things I noticed, actually, is when I was playing an older build of Thrones of Britannia, I noticed that the AI, when you gave them an order to go and do something, they actually did it, right? So if I go on diplomacy next turn, and I set them a war target, they'll actually send their armies off to go and attack that. Which I think is really cool. Really cool. The fact that they actually listen to you now actually makes vassals worth having. Because in previous Total Wars, I feel like you could do it, and sometimes they would, and sometimes they wouldn't. And it could just get really, really annoying. So another faction, 2 factions, 3 factions bite the dust. Wow. Oh, I did not mean to click on you. Go away. Go away, foul beast. You are a general. Let's go ahead and get your command up. Yeah, so I want you two to kind of overlap on this bridge, maybe. So I can transfer over some more men to this other general. You can basically just have everyone, actually. And then you continue to make your way there. And then you come back into the city. Yeah, because you're the better commander. And nice, let's just jump into the siege battle then. We have siege towers, we have a battering ram, we have archers. Our infantry's a little bit depleted, but I want to fight this battle. Siege battles, it'll be good to be back fighting on the normal siege battles. And the cities do look really cool as well. Some of them are really nicely designed that, you know, it actually feels like you're fighting in a defensive position. The army of Wessex stands ready to take this city away from the Great Viking Army. And one of the things I really do like about the cities and sieges in Thrones of Britannia is just the amount of space they have. There's a lot of opportunities to come from all different angles. There's lots of opportunities to have city fights and fight in between buildings. And I believe there's even some buildings where you can actually fight like in the streets of them. I'm not sure if this is one, but you can actually fight, you know, in a lot of these positions. And yeah, I think this is one. Yeah, you can actually fight in the middle of this. You can get soldiers underneath this and have a battle there, which is, I just really dig that quite a lot. Also, obviously, as you can see, the provinces more in the south of England, which were more Romanized, will have stone walls. And then I guess the further north you go, the more wooden palisades and wooden cities you will see. But I guess this is going to be where we do attack. We'll form up our siege towers on either side of the position. I guess I probably shouldn't leave 52 dudes on that siege tower. I kind of want to set out... I know like Alfred is sickly and stuff, but I kind of want to set Alfred's unit just to take the walls, lead from the front, and prove his worth. And we'll do the same over here as well. I want to take these walls ASAP, and then be able to push up the rest of my forces afterwards. So we'll stick our spearmen there. You're in a siege tower. The rest of our sword infantry can just, I guess, go behind a little bit. You're going to be useless, but and then we'll send another unit of Thanes there as well, ready to move up there. And we'll leave this unit of Axemen going to smash down the wall. Our archers can probably go up front and kind of duke it out with them a little bit. You know, lay down some suppressing fire. And then our cavalry can simply just wait to pour forward when the time comes. So let's move up our battering rams immediately. And also the siege towers as well. Yeah, our archers are taking a bit of missile fire. They've got javelins up there. They've got archer, got axemen on their left side. Ryan's side, they haven't got anything yet, but I'm assuming they'll go ahead and put something over there as the battle continues to unfold. Yeah, let's push up our archers a bit, because I'd much rather our archers take a fire than, say, my infantry. Yeah, let's try and hit these javelins. They're reforming, putting their archers now elsewhere by the looks of it. Let's start peppering them. God, this could be I could literally get Alfred killed in this, you know, second battle of the campaign. I hope Alfred is literally up there as well, leading. Like, he's just waiting for the siege tower to go down, and he's gonna be the first man out. He is. Oh my God, he actually is. Look at that. He's actually there. That's so cool. I like how they put him like in the front. The archer fire coming in there. Going to be taking out a few of these axemen. I'd rather kill the archers though, honestly. And they've got some long axes here. Boys, I don't think this is going to be a smart... Let's drop this then. Are they coming... I think they're coming to try and stop me here, right? Can we not even kill them either? Yeah, what's going on here? I'm going to run into them. I'll say this now. This is a bad bug right here. No, they're going in now. Okay. Yeah, so this is still obviously a work in progress build. I hope that's fixed. It might not be. If that is, it's kind of dumb of the AI to do that. But, you know, I'm not going to cut it out or anything. Obviously going to leave that in. Like, what are they doing? I mean, if they're coming to attack me, that's fair enough. But I think they might be trying to get on the wall or something. I don't know. That's a glaring bug though right there. I hope that's fixed before release, because that would really suck if it wasn't. Alfred's units as well. Alfred's lost a decent amount of men. Let's move forward the rest of our army as well. The rest of our infantry, basically everyone actually, besides the archers, can also move up. Yeah, like you guys go here, ready to push up. Infantry push up there. Has Alfred come off? Alfred is off. God damn, I hope Alfred doesn't die here. This could be literally my undoing, as men are getting killed as they simply jump off. Yeah, the gate's still open. I really hate that. That's been like a bug in Total War for ages. Like, just problems with the gate. That's really annoying, actually, they haven't fixed that. I hope they have. And obviously, this is an early access build. So, you know, this isn't going to be on the latest patch at all. Oh, we're going to catch their archers as well before they do manage to get off the wall. Yes, perfect. Killing these archers will be very beneficial for us. The enemy gates were wide open long before that. Let's move up our archers as well. Get some more infantry up here. Then obviously go through the gate as well. Yeah, let's throw through our men through a gate. Let's just stick these soldiers through a gate. Stick you guys up here. I wish they backported somehow the ability to click on a siege tower and that will send the unit up there. Because the infantry can be so glitchy, right? Like, where are these guys going? They're going to go through the gate. I wish I could just click on the siege tower and they'd go up it. It annoys me that you can't do that because I feel like the AI is just so dumb. Or pathfinding just isn't great. And it's a shame, again. Like, it's one of the downsides of this, of Attila and the way that engine works. He's running. Oh, men at the gate are running. What the hell? We're going to push through some more elite units now, which should definitely help us out. Our archers are also providing some heavy fire. Good thing is, though, we've won over on these parts of the wall. Yeah, like, just go up the siege tower. It annoys me so much. And it's actually kind of a bit dumb that it hasn't been fixed. Like, it's just so temperamental. They're going up it now. Good. But you have to, like, click 4 or 5 times. And it just seems so dumb that you have to click 4 or 5 times, you know? Our archers are still shooting, right? The archers just hit back here, please. And the rest of our infantry, please get up here as well. We need more support. You guys are going to come in here and support out. Alfred is fighting bravely at the top of a wall right there. Down to 120 men. I mean, you can't fault him, right? He's done a great job. You've got some sword herdmen as well, the more elite Viking warriors. We just try and cut our way forward there. More of our infantry getting up here. If you have more infantry, who's routing? Who's running? Don't really have anyone, do we? To be running. More of these Vikings coming up here. We do desperately need to try and make more of a breach. Thank God you guys are up there. I guess we will try and bring up some more infantry up here as well. And we do have 2 units of sword infantry here, right? So we have plenty of men still climbing the siege, or a couple men still climbing the siege tower. Alfred himself. Let's pop a buff like here. Try and buff up all these guys, and we're breaking them at the gate as well. The gate is going very much in our favour. And we'll throw in some more infantry as well to help out here. Perfect. More infantry breaking their way off as well. They've got their general unit falling back to the city centre. I kind of would prefer them not to do that as well, honestly. Like, I'd prefer it for that general unit to either fight at the walls if they're committed to fighting for the walls, right? Because at the moment, he's not doing anything. Like, it's cool to have a last stand, as it were, but their infantry aren't doing anything by sitting all the way back. Like, if they're going to give up the walls, they should have their entire army situated around the capture point. And if they're going to fight over the walls, their general should be up here, right? Or he should at least have some more soldiers back there at the capture point. I think that would be very cool to kind of go for more of that. Oh, crap, we do need to kill this, though. Yeah, Axeman, go kill these other archers who seem to be still hitting me. Nice little envelopment right here is going to secure ourselves the south of the city. Nice. Now let's just move on and kill this general. Our archers are actually almost out of ammunition as well, so let's bring these guys back. Our cavalry can pour into the city as well now. Start running amok with their men. Alfred himself lost 100 men from his bodyguard, but he is holding firm. I don't know where Alfred is right now. I can't see him. Normally there he is. Alfred the Great. Perfect. The rest of them, she's going to move in. They're a little bit tired, and being tired does obviously affect the quality of your soldiers and how well they fight. You guys going to get up there? Good, yeah. So it seems like I just got a little bit of problems to begin with, right? And then after that, it was pretty fine. God, we need to get Alfred out of there. He's taking a bit of missile fire, which is something we don't want to have happen. Destroy that barricade. You guys just charge forward there. Hopefully Alfred's going to be okay. We are getting more infantry up here as well. But we do actually have some archers still left remaining, which I should probably go and kill. Bring back everyone else. We also have another unit of horses I guess we'll bring in. Cavalry's going to be smacking away at that barricade whilst the rest of my dudes come round. It's many spearmen at the beginning, which is going to be hard for them to break forward, obviously, through that. You guys go and kill them, please. Our archers still shooting me is actually a problem. I could just turn Alfred round, but hopefully he'll be out of range now. Okay, we need these barricades to go down. Spearmen aren't going to be faring well against their, obviously, elite infantry, you know, the Warlord's champions. But we have some better units turning up, and obviously the cavalry hammer and ambling when this goes down will be very nice. Just charge in and smash him. There's a lot of horses coming in. And we should be able to surround him and break him. Yep, you guys are killing these archers now. You guys are killing them. Perfect. Our men are tired, which isn't great. Oh, we can lower their morale as well. Yeah, we'll taunt them. And raise... Oh, we have raise our banners. Fucking hell, Alfred is so good. And he has rally as well. Oh my god, I thought... I didn't even pay attention to these. What did I lose? I must have been something getting shot at, which I just wasn't paying attention, maybe. Archers are still getting shot by the towers. Get out of range, boys. There we have it. The battle has been won quite nicely. Oh, no, still got a little bit of a last stand here. We'll watch this, because I feel like I've been trying to do quite a lot of... cavalry running? Really? I know their general's supposed to be tough, but come on. Oh my god, and I'm still being shot. My general is still being shot. If we end up losing... We're actually breaking against his general. Come on, boys. I know this army isn't exactly, you know, the most elite one, but we've surrounded him. I guess I'm using shitty spearmen, so that's going to be why. Okay, it does make sense, right? I'm kind of crying for, like, my own reasons. I'm using scrappy spearmen. I'm not using my strongest units. They've obviously got their general, has a lot of experience. He's dead though now, we should rout him out. And I wasn't very, you know, economical with my charges there. I threw my cavalry in and let them. And obviously the cavalry is much more of a lightly armored unit. So that was a Pyrrhic victory. We did lose some men here. But oh my god, Alfred, 321 kills. Our royal swordsman there, 469. Wee, yeah, boy. Yeah, you can definitely see the quality of our infantry. Taken. Is that king as well? I think we killed their king. Oh, no wonder that was a hard fight at the end. No wonder. So we lost 800 men. We're simply just going to occupy the city. And we killed their king, I think. Yeah, he was rank 3, so he was actually a really good commander. And our war favors, it's gone down? Why has it gone down? No, yeah, it's decreased. But why is that bad? Like, we just took a province. Surely it should have gone up and been the opposite. But at least now we have vision. And it looks like they don't have any more armies. Well, obviously these guys will have an army somewhere, but that's good. That'll give us plenty of time to replenish now and get some more soldiers. So I think because we're going to be sitting up here probably for a little while, we'll need some men just to be chilling. Yeah, let's do that. 30 more food. So we're running low on food, but we should have our farms being built very soon. Where was it? Was it Winchester we're building our farms? We've actually already built and we're still lacking food. So this is what I'm saying. Like, food is really important. So let's build up some more farms with our money. We have plenty of it. Build up this hunting lodge. Build up this. All provides me with more food. Yeah, let's just improve a lot of these cities now. This gives me a bit more food as well. So we'll pick that. It gives us more money as well, so that's kind of nice. We have our first research. Because I've recruited enough infantry, I can now start working on this, giving me access to royal fens, which would be amazing. And also, you can look at that, like 15 melee attack for all swords. You get some really good stuff along here. Some do obviously have its risks and rewards, making upkeep costs more expensive for the unit being better. And you obviously have the civic tech tree as well, which is very nice, and we'll obviously come to that a bit more. So this province is at risk of a rebellion. As you can see, so there's a 7% chance of there being a rebellion, I think, which isn't too high, but obviously that builds up every single turn, you know. And we need a governor over here as well. Do we have a spare one or not? You know, you guys are all governing, so we're going to need someone else. Your naval movement, I don't really have a good governor at all. I guess, no, I can't see anyone's like loyalty or anything. I guess we'll give you that. And his loyalty isn't great, so we'll have to give him another one of our estates. Unfortunately, we didn't gain an estate over there. We only have 2 left as well to give out, but I think it's kind of annoying because I don't want to give people estates like that they don't deserve, and I like to kind of keep all my estates close to the people. These places need repair as well. We can do that, and that's fine as well. Nice. We actually are at our limit right now for our troops. But we have another army coming over. You obviously... Oh, no. Well, I swear I did this. They must have gone back. I must have gone back or something. How annoying. But yeah, let's end the turn. Let's see what East Anglia do now. Oh, so they have 9 troops there. Up in the north. That's fine. They're bringing down an army now. I think they just mustered it, actually. Oh, I've got all my vassals coming up. They've got their vassals coming down. I mean, as long as Alfred can, you know, assemble his army and prepare for the enemy, then there's nothing really to worry about. You know, as long as Alfred has his army at full strength, having 10 command and all his abilities and stuff is just going to allow us to, you know, output. Oh, the Vikings just killed East Anglia. I guess that faction is at war with them. How interesting. Let's have a look, actually. I guess because these are settled Vikings, right? These aren't... Yeah, these are settled Vikings. These are part of the Great Viking Army. Whereas you do have seafaring Vikings like these guys. No, they're not at war. Oh, they are at war with them, right? Yeah, they are. They just got declared on. And then you have like seafaring Vikings like these, which are more like the traditional Vikings. Whereas these ones are more like the ones who want to kind of stay here. Alfred leveled up again. We could gain cheaper unit upkeep and more supplies. I don't think I really need that too much. Replenishment could be amazing. So maybe Forager could be good. Also, Zeal would be nice. Having more morale. Just basically having your units stand firm and keep there. And having a huge presence on the battlefield could be nice. Loyalty, we don't need that. I think maybe Zeal. But also command could be great. Even though the command ability isn't great, just making his unit really strong. There's a lot of these I want, and there's a lot of mix and matches I could do. I think we're going to go with Forager. Getting that replenishment is at least up to rank 2. Yeah, replenishment is more than juicy.
Impossible.
As we do have an enemy army there. Probably should maybe merge up a few of these guys. Can we recruit anyone else? We can't. We'll have to get these guys at some point. I think the army's fine. If we are to be attacked, I'm sure it will be okay. Now, doing this is dumb because not only does it mean that like it means I have a full strength unit, but it also means that these guys will take longer to replenish rather than having that kind of split over 2 units. But I think having a sturdier line is a bit better. And we obviously also have our second army turning up soon as well. I could have sworn I did this last turn, but I guess not. So you're just 10, but you're going to make your way over. And then you're going to make your way back to Winchester, and then probably over here, I think. Because I don't have any troops over there. And as you can see, it takes a while to traverse my land. So if there was all of a sudden to be a Viking invasion somewhere, I'd be very hard-pressed to stop it. If we take a look at our provinces again, let's go ahead and improve our food. I think I just constantly want to improve my food wherever I can. And getting more pottery could be good. More pottery productions means more trade. Also getting a mine up here would be cool. But they are kind of a little bit unhappy, so I guess I don't want to overcommit to that. This province should be really happy though, because we did build our church or our abbey, which does improve happiness. Oh yeah, did Winchester did level up, so I can build some buildings now. I could build a better hall. I could build a court school, which should cost me money, but me and my generals are much better. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Court school, noble academy, royal academy. Basically means all our generals are great. Does, like, I guess, hurt corruption quite a lot, but I really like that. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. It means all our generals we get from now on will be really decent straight away. No, that's just in general, sorry. That's just in general. All our generals now get XP, an extra amount of XP every single turn. So they'll level up a lot faster, so we can have more of these tier 10 generals roaming around the battlefield. Okay, cool. Well, actually, let's end the turn. I want to keep this over an hour, as it is the first episode of the Let's Play. But yeah, if you are enjoying this campaign, if you are enjoying Thrones of Britannia, be sure to go ahead. Nice, my allies coming in, backing me up. Be sure to drop a like and a comment down below. Make sure to go enter the giveaway for Thrones of Britannia so you can have a chance of winning. And also, let me know what you want to see next. And if this video gets like 600 likes, I'll do an hour special, maybe on Friday, for you guys, if that's what you want to watch. Another faction destroyed. Oh, they've annexed. So in Wales, I believe they've annexed one of the countries. Yeah, they've annexed one of the Viking lords, meaning that one of the Irish lords didn't actually decide to help out. Because I believe, because I've played one of these Irish factions, I can't remember what one it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's Mead. I've played Mead before, and they have the option to to stop this from happening and interfere, which is really cool. I love the decisions you have.
We will stay the course.
Commander leveled up again. Yeah, this commander is going to be very strong at leading from the front with his men. And he also now has 160 men in his unit. Perfect. And you'll be up beside Alfred's. You'll be by Alfred's side very, very soon. Grain exchange has been done down here in the south. And I think my plan was to build a garrison post here. A mint could be great. Oh, a mint would be very nice. But I think a garrison post down in the south will just offer it the protection it needs. Because at the moment the garrison's okay, but with a garrison post, this city's not going to be taken. Just basically securing us. And it also reduces the enemy movement range by 50%. That's so good. Like, if Viking armies, because like annoying thing is in Total War games is Viking armies just getting away from you, right? And you can't do anything to stop them. But this way we can actually catch them, which is very nice. Army's still going to need a couple tons of replenishment, but hopefully this army can build it up. And their unhappiness is slowly going down every single couple turns. I guess we can improve here as well. Improve both of these little villages right there. I mean, as well, the game does look very beautiful. Like, they've done a great job at crafting England. Now all they need to do is give out the map tools they used for this, and, you know, we can actually have some good mods for it as well. That would be beautiful if they ever did that. I doubt it, but that would be, like, the pinnacle of, like, yes. That'd just be amazing. Think how many more copies of, like, their games they would sell if people could make, obviously it's copyrighted, but people could make, you know, Rise of Mordor maps, you know, Middle-earth and Seven Kingdoms. I mean, someone could definitely make a Game of Thrones mod out of Great Britain. You know, it very much has that vibe anyway. Just kind of flip it around to have, like, this as being Essos, maybe. And then over here kind of being much more... Because having the Iron Islands as that is way too big. You can definitely do it. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as we form and we hold as the Last Kingdom. We've already made our first gains against the Great Viking Army. Hopefully next turn we will be, next episode we'll have plenty more battles. Be sure to drop a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Make sure to enter the giveaway if you haven't already. It's completely free and you might win yourself a copy of Thrones of Britannia. And you'll know probably by this weekend, so you can still pre-order it if you want to. And I guess I will see you guys in the next one.